Have you ever wondered how Shaolin monks can break bricks with their bare hands? The secret isn't some mystical power, it's their ancient training methods that have been perfected over 1,500 years. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful exercises that Shaolin monks use to build insane strength and endurance. These aren't your regular gym workouts, they're tested methods that build unbreakable mental toughness and physical power. So, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and be ready to unlock your inner strength. Crane stance. Exercise. Let's start with balance. You might see a monk standing in temple perfectly still on one leg, arms gently raised, eyes fixed on a single point ahead. This is the crane stance. At first, it may look like nothing more than a test of balance, but it's far more than that. This exercise builds insane lower body strength, sharpens your mind, and teaches you discipline. It's not about how long you can stand still. It's about how still you can become within yourself. The crane stance is a basic training in martial tradition. To master it, you don't need a gym or fancy equipment. All you need is your body, your breath, and your focus. Start by standing upright, bringing one knee up to your chest and holding it there with your foot slightly flexed. Your arms should lift sideways, just like a crane's wings. Sounds easy, right? But as the seconds stretch into minutes, your legs begin to shake, your mind wanders, and you realize it's not your body that wants to give up, it's your mind. That's why monks use the crane stance as a meditation. It teaches you to calm the storm inside. When the pain rises and your muscles begin to scream, the real challenge begins. Can you stay centered when every part of you wants to quit? That's what this exercise is about. With daily practice, just 5 minutes a day, you'll notice your posture improve, your legs turn into steel, and your ability to stay calm in chaos grow stronger. But that's just the beginning. What comes next is even more extreme. One-finger Zen push-ups. You have probably seen a Shaolin monk lowering his entire body to the ground, balanced only on one finger. It's not a camera trick. It's called the one-finger Zen push-up, and it's a symbol of impossible human strength and control. Now let's be real. This isn't where anyone takes start. Even Shaolin monks train for years before they can attempt this. But that doesn't mean you can't begin walking the same path. To build this skill, you must first build a solid foundation. Start with regular push-ups, at least 100 a day. Then master fingertip push-ups. Then work your way to 3-finger, 2-finger, and eventually 1 finger holds on the ground, without even moving. It's not just your fingers doing the work. Your entire body must become one unit. Your arms, shoulders, core, and even legs must support each other like a team. More than muscle, it takes patience. You'll fail, again and again. Your fingers will tremble. Your wrists will ache. But with time, you'll notice something changing. Not just physically, but mentally. You'll become sharper, more focused. Every movement will become intentional, just like the monks who view every push-up as an act of Zen, connecting body, breath, and spirit. The next exercise will surely make you feel like a warrior. Iron head training. You're not ready for this one, because what you're about to hear sounds insane, until you see it with your own eyes. Shaolin monks smashing bricks, wooden planks, or even iron bars with their heads. Not once, not twice, but over and over, without injury. This isn't madness, it's iron head training, a rare and brutal discipline that pushes the human body far beyond what most people think is possible. But here's the truth, it's not about pain, it's about control. Monks don't wake up one day and start head-butting walls. This begins slow, very slow. First, they strike soft surfaces like sandbags or rolled up cloth, hundreds of times. Then, they move on to wood, stone, even metal. But every strike is done with purpose, breath control, and full body alignment. The power doesn't just come from the neck or skull, it comes from the ground up. The body becomes a single weapon, trained to absorb and transfer force without breaking. Why would anyone do this? Because Iron Head isn't just about physical strength, it's about destroying fear. When you train your skull to become stronger than stone, you start believing there's nothing you can't face. You stop flinching, you stop running, you start standing your ground. Try this. Sit still, breathe deep, and gently tap your forehead with your palm for 1 minute a day. Do it with focus, with calm. That's how it starts. And maybe, just maybe, over time, You won't just build a stronger head, you'll build an unshakable mind. Let's talk about something that almost sounds mythical. The iron shirt breathing technique. This is not just about breath work, it's about transforming your body into armor. We've all seen Shaolin monks taking blows to the chest, ribs, or stomach without flinching. That's iron shirt. And it all starts with how you breathe. At its core, the iron shirt breathing technique strengthens your internal organs and deepens your core stability through controlled breathing and tension. It begins in stillness. You stand rooted, knees slightly bent, spine straight, and palms facing your belly. Then you breathe, in through the nose, deep into the diaphragm, not the chest. Hold that breath. As you hold, you contract your abdominal muscles, not just the surface, but deep inside, like you're bracing for a punch. Then slowly exhale and release. This process is repeated again and again. It may sound simple, but don't underestimate it. With each breath, you are training your muscles, your nerves, and your organs to withstand impact. With time, monks build what they call internal armor. Their bodies become harder, but also more aware, more alive. To master this, you must train daily. Start with 5-minute breathing sessions. Feel your breath, feel your muscles tighten, feel the heat build in your belly. Eventually, you'll sense a shift, not just in your body, but in how you handle fear and stress. The same technique used to resist punches will help you resist anxiety, pain, or panic in everyday life. Because iron shirt isn't just about withstanding force, it's about turning the invisible into strength, breath into power, stillness into defense. Now we come to the most legendary exercise of Shaolin monks, which takes years to master: the Golden Bell cover. Now we come to the most legendary of them all, the Golden Bell cover. This is the holy grail of Shaolin conditioning. A technique so powerful, it is said to make the body nearly invincible. Monks who master it can take blows from sticks, bricks, even swords, without harm. It sounds like fantasy, but it's real. And it's built, not overnight, but over years of brutal and disciplined training. The Golden Bell cover is a full-body method that combines breathwork, muscle control, meditation, and impact conditioning. Monks begin by meditating in a stance that grounds them like a mountain. Then, they focus their breath into specific parts of the body: legs, arms, chest. Over time, they begin to absorb controlled strikes, starting light and increasing intensity. The goal is not to become numb to pain, but to learn how to redirect and absorb it, to turn pain into power. If you want to begin walking this path, start slowly. Learn how to control your breath. Strengthen your muscles through full-body workouts. Use light tapping on your body to begin building resistance. But more importantly, train your mind. Because Golden Bell is not about becoming hard, it's about becoming untouchable through inner harmony. Monks say that to truly master the Golden Bell, you must eliminate fear from your heart. That's the hardest part. Because fear tenses the body. Fear breaks focus. Fear invites weakness. But when you train every day, and your body learns to trust itself, the fear begins to disappear. You move through the world with a different kind of strength, a silent, unshakable confidence. So now the question is, do you have what it takes to train like a Shaolin monk? Because these aren't just exercises, they're a lifestyle, a mindset, a path to transforming your body and mind into something unbreakable. Which one of these are you brave enough to try first? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more powerful videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss any update. Thanks for watching.